2 tickets to the Bud Show. Welcome to Bottle Buds. First, we've got some Old Camp, which I tried to get something really specific, again, that isn't available at your store up here in Manistee.
0 for 2?
Well, I guess on spirits, yeah. So what we have is Old Camp Peach Pecan whiskey.
Even it's the Georgia story, but not made in Georgia.
Where is it made?
It says right on here, Indiana.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well we're gonna try it anyway.
Lawrenceburg,
We're going to try it anyways.
Indiana.
All right. Let's try it.
So we got
Open it up.
All right. We're just gonna do bumps.
No, well I think we got some plastic cups.
Yeah,
I
they're right
set 'em-
out
oh
of
my
your
gosh.
reach. I set them over there, yeah.
Does smell delightful. You hold on to that. I'll grab some cups. This getting used to the new set. We got to kind of get a groove going here. I already feel a little boxed in.
A little bit.
I feel like we all have a little tentative. Maybe we should
that-
start drinking before we start shooting to loosen everybody up.
We would never do that.
I think I'm just a little hesitant because I don't see any pickled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought those were a staple after that episode, that we would always have
That
pickled
little
eggs.
squirrel.
I did. What the hell's wrong with you? Also, you got the pickled eggs. How long did pickled eggs last? 'Cause you got a pretty good jar at your house still.
I haven't tried any since we ate them on set, and I don't know if I will at this point.
It's a happy pour. Yeah, see, we got to get a system going.
While we were building the deck, my wife and Dylan's mother had a good conversation about the contents of Dylan's refrigerator.
Okay.
And Dylan's mom has been trying for years, and to no avail apparently. So
to put
I will
more
just say
pickled
that
eggs in it?
I'm the only
Right, is there
one.
too
I'm the
many or
only
not
one there.
enough pickled
I'm the only
eggs?
one there. All right, I don't want to hear anything. You've all got people at home that help you with things. I don't want to hear it.
But I actually opened up your kitchen fridge when we were there.
I think we all
because
have.
we were out of beer
Yeah.
early.
Condiments, though, you're covered.
Flush on the condiments.
Yep.
Some of them probably weren't even expired.
Well,
Okay, so
Are
I'm
we
getting
going
some
to drink
nice
this or
peach
just keep smelling it?
and
Yeah,
some
I'm
pecan.
gonna
I
drink
don't
it.
get
It smells
much
good.
pecan.
I get more peach than pecan.
That's not bad.
More pecan
Yeah.
in the taste than the
Wow.
smell.
I think I would prefer this to like a fireball around the fire.
It's a
I
nice
think
not
little
bad.
pepper.
It's quite syrupy.
It's very syrupy, yeah. It's very sweet.
I might have it over ice. If you add ice and a little bit of salt to your sour pucker shot, it makes it a really nice beverage. Dan and I learned that.
I didn't realize they still sold
Moose is
pucker.
interesting, for sure.
I'm a
What's
member
the
there
membership
now.
there, like $30 a
Well,
year?
I put an application in. I don't know if they'll accept me.
You gotta
It's
wrestle the goat.
$45.
They accept everyone on Wednesdays for burger night, and that's
Yeah. But
best
I'm told-
burgers in town.
told that the burgers are amazing.
Let's try to thin this out a little bit.
Why did you just put water in? Dude,
Yeah,
this
I
is
just
literally
wanted to
like
thin it out a
30
little
proof. Thin it out.
No, it's so syrupy.
It's 70 proof.
It's basically syrup.
It's basically syrup. Yeah, I suppose.
I want to reduce it and put it on my waffles.
Oh, it might be good in
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a unsweetened black tea.
A little bit of hot toddy.
Or an unsweetened green tea, just as long as it's
I would love to get someone from each of the clubs in town on the podcast and create some like hometown rivalry between them.
The
I would
Moose-
the
love
Moose and
to
the Elk?
shit talking.
Eagles. Well, we don't have an Eagles anymore. Now it's a church.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem. There, like 4 years ago, there was like 4 other ones too.
Well, we had the Eagles.
Lions.
The Lions are still here, but they don't really have like a place to hang.
Yeah.
No, they got the pavilion down
Well, the
on
pavilion,
beach.
but I mean, they don't have like a. You don't go to the Lions to have a burger and a beer. You know, they're just a social club now. What else? What's the one over by the old chamber?
The American Legion?
American Legion. No.
And the Civic Club, we get them
Civic
involved.
Club,
Oh, the
yeah.
Civic Club.
American
Civic Clubs
Legion's the first
would be
place I
fun.
had the tomato juice in beer. What do they call that when they mix the tomato juice in the beer?
The micheladas?
Chelada. I think it's-
Chelada.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Micheladas.
So the old timers there they'd have like a little glass like this big of tomato juice.
Oh, you're talking about
And
like
then-
the Polish version.
Yeah, they just dump a little bit in their beer.
Yeah, I
The
forgot
old
the
camp
name
was
of
pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Not bad.
Old
That's
camp.
definitely.
not
I
bad,
pick up
not
the
bad.
pint.
All right.
Pick up the pint, Fantasy Beverage Company. It's available here in Michigan. You
Available
don't need to
now.
go to Georgia. You could get it in Indiana.
You can get it.
But it does taste better when you bring it all the way from Georgia.
Yeah. Got that thing through TSA.
It amazes me that you thought this was Georgia, though. Because
Well,
you're in Georgia.
No,
Oh,
because I went into the
this
liquor
must be
store.
from Georgia.
You spoil me because, every time you go in, you ask something about liquor, James knows, and it's reliable. But I went down, and it was in Valdosta, next to the Hilton Garden Inn, and I told the guy, I was like, I need something from Georgia. I want to take it back, and I want it to be from Georgia. And he goes, I got just the thing, and he hands me that. From Indiana.
Son of a bitch.
I
And it's
mean,
available here.
I'm bottled by Old Camp Whiskey. Yeah, Lawrenceburg, Indiana. I am
Lawrenceburg in Georgia, maybe?
Indiana.
In Old Camp. Well, let's move on.
Well, the liquor store guy screwed you, dude.
He sold it to him.
Yeah, and
I
he
just,
told you that.
I could have been a good consumer and read.
All right, what are we doing here?
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
stay on the Georgia deal.
So this isn't
That's
Georgia?
from Washington. Find Georgia Brewing Company.
I don't know which one's Georgia.
That's from Alabama.
That's one I grab. This one's from Alabama, too. Let's do this one.
It's like a bluish can or something.
Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia Beer Co.
Pass
Probably
one
made
of those
in
down. We'll need another cup too for
Ohio.
Zach. We might as well send the cups down for Zach.
Might as well.
Just keep laying them down.
This water is so good for the planet, and it doesn't even taste like wet paper.
It doesn't taste like wet paper? All right.
It tastes like wet paper.
But towards the end, when it's cold, it's fine. Also, bottled water tastes like plastic, so I'd rather taste paper than plastic.
I
guess
do
I'm
like the
used to
taste
the
of paper
plastic.
better. Yeah.
So that's what
Georgia
is that?
Beer Company.
Okay.
Southern Isles. Tropical IPA.
Yeah,
Oh, tropical.
So
I
this
think
is
it's-
actually from Georgia.
I think so, and I think
Okay.
it's Georgia's most southern brewery.
Oh.
It says it on the
So it's
can.
practically a Florida
Check
brewery.
it. More or less.
they don't want to go there though. So.
I've never had a tropical IPA. before.
Tropical IPA. Yeah. So what is a tropical
Yeah, yeah.
IPA then?
I think it's just got
Like
chunks of
citrus?
pineapple.
We've
There's
had a
lot of
couple.
oranges down there.
Yeah, it's more citrus. I mean, an IPA is
Probably
pretty
like
citrusy.
citra hops in it.
I'm trying to think. Sometimes we get like passion fruit and pineapple. This just smells like an IPA, though.
They all smell like an IPA.
This one smells kind of tropical.
So this has got Azaka and lemon drop hops.
Yeah, it smells like an IPA.
Fresh, citrusy, and balanced. Oh, it's from Valdosta. Actually, from Valdosta. That's where I bought it.
Well, it better be good.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
What were you doing in Georgia? Was it work or was this one play?
Cheers.
I was working.
Oh, I like it. That's a good
I
one.
do too.
I like it. It's not
Nice and clean.
It's not harsh. It's very nice
Yeah.
and light.
Yeah, it is.
I think that this is just a podcast commentary. We went from like a free beer and hot wings vibe to an NPR vibe. Now that we're in the studio with the
I
mics
think
in our
you
face. I think that's
and I
a,
should
that's
go
a
on a bike
scapegoat.
ride.
I think
you
we-
can still run.
we
with
should go
some
for a
wanna
bike
go for a
ride.
bike
whiskey and beer
We
in
should
your
go for a
gut.
bike ride.
Hell yeah, this is really good.
I like it a lot. Next time I'm in Valdosta, or as the Delta customer service people say, Valdusta.
Valdusta.
Once more. You're good.
I'm full.
I'm surprised. Honestly, I've not had many beers from southern breweries that I've been a huge fan of. I don't know. I'm not thinking of any in particular, but it just tends to not be my vibe down there. A lot of wheat-ish beers, light beers,
Yingling,
Well,
not so clean.
Yeah, Yingling.
Yingling is East
Come
Coast,
on.
though, right?
Florida.
Florida.
Is it Florida?
Yeah.
I thought it
So-
was East
Florida.
Outside
well,
of
it's distributed throughout the East Coast.
outside of Valdosta, there's this. It's right on 75. There's this big long ditch that they've dug into the ground, and it's got a cable system attached to a motor, and you can basically water ski on this circuit. and it just pulls you around on a cable.
That sounds
And I don't know,
casual.
it's got jumps.
That
and,
sounds
like,
rad, actually.
girders
That sounds
and stuff
awesome,
to go
yeah.
off of. Yeah, it's really
Sounds
cool.
pretty casual to me.
For
Just
the,
kinda like, all right.
But sometimes you'll go by and it's like you can tell somebody new because they're going kind of slow. And then other times you'll go by and they're like
Fucking ripping on it.
Yeah.
For the Miami Formula One Grand Prix, they did a promo with the Red Bull team with some guys water skiing behind the Formula One. This is in Florida, it's not in Georgia.
I watched that
It's
race.
fucking crazy. It was a good race.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Did you see the who's the Formula One guy that walks around at the beginning and talks to all the racers?
Martin Brundle.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's the
Did you
best.
see him
he's
walking around and like
legend,
legend, like
yes.
DJ Khaled?
Even if you don't watch Formula One, I'm talking right at the audience right now. Look up Martin Brundle grid walks, and it's just so awkward, and it's phenomenal. The Austin one last year was good, and Florida this year topped it.
I was watching it and I was like, this has to be a bit. Because he's walking around, he's running into all these like celebrities, and they don't know who he is, and he doesn't know who they are.
Well,
Like,
he's a
one guy-
legend, and he's talking to legit, like, super famous people. He's got someone
honestly
talking in his
doesn't
ear going, oh, that's so-and-so, and it's not
He
so-and-so.
walked up to the guy, and I think he thought he was talking to Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
And
Uh-uh.
it was so, I don't even
I
know
saw
who
a
it
clip
was.
of that. I saw a clip of that, and the guy was like, I'm not, right? Like, I'm not Patrick Mahomes, or I'm not, like, who you think I am.
They're
Yeah.
primarily based in Europe there. They know the European celebrities
Right.
and the American celebrities that go over there and watch. But
Yeah.
this Miami one was a totally different beast, I guess.
So he's got
fantastic.
somebody in
And
his
he's a
ear
huge guy.
messing with him?
He's like a legend in Formula One.
I don't think they were messing with him. I just think it was just bad research.
I just think that they were struggling to keep up with the amount of celebrities. 'Cause it was definitely like the 1% Grand Prix. Like, you couldn't afford tickets.
Right.
It was
They had-
mostly based for like these big companies that were paying for all these people to come in.
Did you see the yachts and stuff in the middle?
In the fake
In the
fake marina.
water? Oh my gosh.
What?
It was
Well,
they
everybody
had-
gave him a bunch of crap for that.
What?
It was yacht sales.
I thought it was
though.
funny.
Their first sale.
Yeah.
So they put fake water to make it look more real. They didn't have it in the water, and then everybody was giving them crap about not.
But they
being
wanted
on
real
the
water, but then
yeah.
like as I don't know if it was
But what
zoning
is-
or whatever, they couldn't do the real water, so they just did fake water.
Yeah.
Okay, but what is fake water?
Like the bottom of a pool where it looks like ripples in water. So,
I mean,
so they had people laying on it and walking across
from the
it.
air. It looked okay.
Yeah, it's
you know?
fine.
It looked really good.
It was just a thing that became huge because
Yeah.
people like to make fun of American viewers of Formula One because we're the odd ones out, we're the new ones to the group,
Yeah.
and it is really funny. And then, but once it started, no one really cared. I don't think anyone is talking about it anymore.
No.
It's just
It was like 2
kind of a
seconds.
joke,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway. A new Bottle Buddies Formula One podcast starting soon.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Southern beers are, to go back to your though, the Southern beers are like that because it's so hot there.
Yeah,
And
no,
they're-
I get
They're
that.
just
yeah.
all about crushing beers, which, in my opinion, is
I don't do
the
well
best
in
way
the
to drink
heat,
beer.
so like I get it when I'm down in Florida.
This is
It's fine.
6.5%.
That's a crusher. That's a session. You can drink about 12 of
By
those.
the new definition, yeah, definitely a session.
I had a rep come up to me, give me a beer, and say, "This is our new session, and it's wonderful. You could drink like 6 or 7 of these, no problem." And it was like 8%.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of session beer.
The
was
problem
that?
is there's no in between anymore. It's like 3.5% to 4% or 8 to 10%.
or 8 to 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they skipped the whole middle
Well, then,
ground.
do you classify the Rusty Fish IPA as a session?
I don't,
It's going to be.
because I mean, let's put
It's a post 100-mile bike race
what does
session.
it lock in at, like 8%? I
Yeah.
feel like it's a 10% beer. Like it's off.
Well,
Their measuring is a little off.
we've
Because
discussed
we just
that
found
before.
out how they measure too, by the way, which I'm not going to say. But
Very
You know, it's not
carefully.
like-
sketch.
It's great beer though.
It's the best beer.
It's the
It's
best beer.
really good. It's one of my favorite IPAs, yeah.
It's the best beer made for a gravel race in
For
Michigan.
the
Period.
for the
Period.
best after party.
Hands down.
Period.
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 Exclamation point.
All right,
Well,
let's
all right,
wrap
let's
this.
do-
Let's
no,
wrap this one
yeah,
up. I
let's
think,
do an intro quick.
So Georgia, we were trying some things from Georgia. We had Georgia Beer Co., Southern Isles Tropical IPA, and apparently a Georgia Indiana hybrid show because we have Old Camp
Yeah. Which is not from
Peach
Georgia.
Pecan whiskey made in bad radio Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Still good. Not from Georgia. Kind of from Georgia. Bought in Georgia.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Bottle Buds. I'm Dylan. This is James.
My name is Danny. No?
And that's Zach.
I'm Zach.
You're trying.
Coming to you from the new studio. You guys remember do you guys remember when some Chinese or Russian guy called in a bomb threat to Wellston?
No.
And so they spoofed their phone number and called 911 and said, we're going to do this thing.
Danya.
So then all the all the emergency services are swarming Wellston. And then so one of my coworkers was living down there and he ended up on the news.
Oh my god.
And so it's Josh on the TV, and then you know how they have the block underneath.
Yeah.
And then it usually says whatever they are.
Yeah.
His just said lives in Wellston. To wrap up our introduction, see you next time.